Hello again, and welcome to another Hyperion morning. Whoa, I'm muted here. Can you hear me now? Welcome to another Hyperion morning. Happy Saturday, everybody. We made it to the week. Good morning there, Marianne. Oh, you're heading out to the parks. That's exciting. What a great way to start your weekend. Fantastic. Hey, look, Michelle's here as well, saying a big hi, howdy, hey. Yes, another great way to start a weekend. Started with Michelle. Michelle's here. You'd much rather see her than me. Sorry, it's me on the screen, but you can always chat with her here when she pops in on these weekend mornings. So how you doing out there? Again, happy Saturday. It is Saturday, June 28th, 2025. Hopefully you've had a great week so far. But even if it's been a little bit of a difficult week, even if it's been a little bit of a tough week, you are through it. It's the weekend. Enjoy in the best way possible. Marianne's taking advantage of it and getting out to the parks today, and that's awesome. Hopefully, you're getting out chance to get out to the parks, getting out and having some fun with friends, family, whatever it might be, or just relaxing at home. It's going to be rainy a little bit later today here in Florida. Might be a good day to settle in, maybe catch up on some shows, some movies, whatever you want, whatever you got going on. Hopefully it's a great day. So what are we talking about on this day? It is, like I mentioned, Saturday, June 28th. Well, this opened back up yesterday, and we noticed when we were out at the Walt Disney World Resort out at Magic Kingdom last weekend that this was back in place. Well, because they had taken it away for a while. But yes, the Astro Orbiters are back at Magic Kingdom. So if that's something that is always one of your favorites, a classic attraction out at Magic Kingdom, it's back, it's open, it's ready for you to ride. It opened up yesterday again. They completely removed that thing for a while. I guess it had been closed for about 5 months. They'd completely removed it. Like I said, we noticed this last week. Oh, it's back after we hadn't been out in Magic Kingdom for a few months, and we noticed it was gone then. Now we noticed it was back, and now it's back open for your chance to ride it. It's not my favorite thing. Anything that spins a lot, it's probably not something I'm going to want to go on, but I do think it's a good aesthetic for Tomorrowland for sure, which Tomorrowland, especially at Magic Kingdom, needs more aesthetic. It needs a lot. So anything that you take away from it, man, we need it back. So at least glad that that's back. So that's awesome. Don't know if you saw this, but yes, that's open already. Coming up soon, apparently it's open for at least cast member previews because there were a lot of looks out at what's going on with Test Track 3.0 yesterday. I tried to stay away from most of them because we don't want the spoilers. We're excited for when we actually get to ride it very soon. But this is a look at the new ride photo that was posted. Somebody posted it out on social media, and definitely a better look than the old attraction photo. Not that there was a problem with the old Test Track photo, but I think this is a much cleaner, much more exciting, more focuses on the people in it, and then instead of putting a whole bunch of interesting or not so interesting stuff around it, this is more focused on the people in the attraction. And excited for when we get our first photo on that, hopefully very soon. Still surprised. I have not seen it. Have you seen anything yet? I know the cast member previews have started. We're still waiting for DVC annual pass holder previews to get some information on that. I thought we'd have it by now. Hopefully that's coming very, very soon because we're excited to get the chance to ride that. But yeah, cast members going on. So yeah, really, really cool. Very, very excited. So some things are opening up, but some things are closing temporarily, but things are closing out at the Walt Disney World Resort, including Spaceship Earth. Spaceship Earth is closing on August 25th for a little while for some refurbishments. Nothing, I don't think it's anything major. I think it's just some sprucing up. It could use some major refurbishments, but this is not going to be that. But it is going to be opened up later in 2025. We don't know the exact date, but it's closing on August 25th, 2025. So if you want to get those last cracks in, you got about 2 months to do so here before it closes down for a little while. And then again, a little sprucing up. It could use it. It can definitely use it on the outside. Michelle says, I hope they fix the camera. It won't matter if they fix the camera, honey. I don't appear. I'm like a ghost. I'm a vampire or whatever. The in-attraction little thing they take a picture of you, and then at the end of the attraction, they set your future or whatever. Well, at least 60-70% of the time, I do not show up in that photo. I think it depends on where we sit in the car, but I do not show up in that photo. And it's always something that's cracks us up to no end that Michelle's there. And apparently, maybe I'm not really there. Maybe I'm a spirit. Maybe I'm something in her imagination. It just doesn't show. Oh, Marianne, you're invisible too. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but maybe Michelle's right. Maybe they will fix the camera and then we will all suddenly appear for sure. Absolutely. Or maybe we're all, Marianne, you and I, maybe we're figments of Michelle's imaginations. We are both angels. Okay. Okay. Anyway, so that's closing down for a bit of refurbishment. Also closing down, we knew this was coming, but we got an official date. August 4th officially is when it's closing down. Space Ranger Spin. Speaking out things needed in Tomorrowland, Space Ranger Spin is closing down on August 4th. Last chance you'll get to go on the attraction is August 3rd. But of course, we knew this was coming. They're adding a new scene. They're fixing the cars up some. The attraction vehicles, they're fixing those up, and they're getting those the guns that you use to shoot all the things there. They're taking them off so you can actually hold them up, just like they do at the Disneyland Buzz Lightyear attraction. They have not been, they've been attached to the car at Magic Kingdom. If you don't know, if you haven't been to Magic Kingdom in a while, they're attached to the car. They are much better when you can actually move them around and shoot. Much more fun, interactive, and easier to work for sure. So that's coming soon. So get your rides in before that, and then look forward to the updates to Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin. And finally, this is very, very short. It's not going to be for very long. But the Under the Sea Journey of the Little Mermaid is closing here next month, June 21st. Just closing for about a week to spruce it up, give it some little quick refurbishments. It's supposed to reopen on July 26th. So just a quick closing. But if that's something that you really, really want, your family is huge fans of Little Mermaid, or you just like a nice, calm, dark ride attraction, or just to get out of the heat for a little bit, or the rain, or whatever it is here in Florida, just know that that's going to be closed for about that week period there. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, today is National Paul Bunyan Day. Paul Bunyan, the giant lumberjack, and his blue ox, Babe. Yes, one of our favorites. There is a cartoon and animated feature, or short, it's kind of in between, that features Paul Bunyan, not on Disney Plus. You can't find it on Disney Plus. You can search it out on YouTube, at least for now. You can find it on YouTube if you want to celebrate Paul Bunyan Day with that, and see the story of, again, the giant lumberjack and his adventures for sure. Definitely fun. Definitely check that out. And if Paul Bunyan is around your neighborhood, well, you may want to be sure and do this, because today is National Insurance Awareness Day. If Paul Bunyan's around chopping down trees, you may need to check in on the insurance. But definitely here, look, everywhere in the country, it's always good to be up on your insurance. But here in Florida, especially as we're moving into hurricane season, we've been in hurricane season for about 4 weeks now. Nothing so far, knock on wood, going on out there really. But always good to be up on your insurance just in case. But that's true everywhere. Be up on your insurance, know what's going on, and be ready. Yes, Marianne, there really is a day for everything. That is 100% true. 100%. It's also National Mural Day today, Marianne, which we do love murals. We love our Disney murals so much. Of course, the contemporary beautiful mural. This mural that you can see here on the right is really, really beautiful. It is out at the new villas at the Disneyland Hotel at the Disneyland Resort. Really, really beautiful murals. But there are so many great Disney murals and great murals just in general that you can check out. Today's the day to celebrate with your favorite mural. So many fantastic ones. So yeah, love these pieces of art for sure. And they're a good day to celebrate those. It's also a good day to celebrate being a foodie. I know Marianne's a foodie. I know Michelle's a foodie. I'm a foodie. Today is National Foodie Day. So get out and try something different, try something fun, break out your foodie side and enjoy it. Find that new restaurant, find that new food that you've never tried and enjoy it. Do something different. Be a little adventurous with your eating. It's not for everybody. I'm not going to judge anybody who wants to eat the same thing every single day. That's for you. That's great. You eat what you want to eat. But if you also like to be a little bit more adventurous, then today is National Foodie Day. And yes, is it National Foofy Day, Michelle? Wow, every day is Foofy Day. I think she means Foodie Day. I get it. I mistype things all the time. I think she's mistyping that. Anyway, every day is a foodie day. That is very, very true, Michelle. Oops. Yes, it happens, Michelle. I do it all the time, mistyping all the time. Hit send. And then as soon as you hit send, you're like, whoa, oh no, it's out there. Oh, especially like on Twitter, because you can't edit it when it's on Twitter. It's the worst. You can't edit it. So unless you're checked, I think Marianne is actually checked. She might be. Then you can. I think you can edit if you're checked. But I haven't paid for that. So whenever we do it on the podcast and I make a mistake, it's like, oh, there it is. I either have to completely delete the tweet or just live with the mistake. Anyway, so Foodie Day. Yes, get out and have some food. And this is fun too as well. If you're a foodie, maybe this is something you might want to experience today with your friends, with your family. It is also National Summer's Giving Day. Summer's Giving is the day to celebrate with your family, with your friends, celebrating life, celebrating, appreciating those around you and enjoying some of those foods that you may love. It could be those Thanksgiving foods that you love, but it can be anything. It's always celebrated on the Saturday after the solstice. Marianne, you have the check just for the editing. I don't blame you. That's almost worth the payment for it. I get it. I get it 100%. I get it. Anyway, yeah, Summer's Giving Day. And we love Thanksgiving food. We love it. A little heavy for this time of year, but I'll be honest with you. Michelle and I did, when we were catering, we did a wedding. It was actually in July. It was in July. I believe it was in July. And the couple that they wanted Thanksgiving to be their food. So we talked about it with them and we created a menu that was Thanksgiving food, but maybe a little lighter. We did a turkey breast roulade with a cranberry relish. And yes, we did have, mashed potatoes and gravy and all that stuff, but something that maybe not quite as heavy as a full Thanksgiving meal, something a little bit brighter for summer. But it was really, really fun and a really, really successful wedding. And Marianne, if you ever run into us, and you want to hear some catering stories, that wedding had some catering stories to tell. We always have some fun catering stories, which we can laugh at now, but when they were going on, not so much. But ask Michelle, ask myself about some of these catering stories, because we have some fun ones from while we were there. Again, that we can laugh at now. When they were going on, not so much. Anyway, Summer's Giving. Love it. I never knew of that before. Sounds like a fun holiday for sure. Hey, if it's your birthday today, happy birthday to you. Again, it is June 28th. Here are some of the amazing, amazing people that you celebrate your birthday with. How about one of the greats? Absolute comedic great. Mel Brooks turns 99. He turns 99 today. Born on this day in 1926. He is an EGOT winner. Yes, Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony. He's won them all. He has put out so many great shows, so many great movies, so many great Broadway shows as well. Of course, he's, the Tony and, critical acclaim for The Producers. Blazing Saddles, Young Frankenstein, Spaceballs, which they're making of Spaceballs 2 now. Yeah, so much great stuff. He's released comedy albums. Amazing career, Mel Brooks. Happy birthday. Very, very happy birthday to Mel Brooks for sure. How about another great actor? Kathy Bates turned 77 today, born on this day in 1948. She's also won an Academy Award. She's won 2 Emmy Awards, 2 Golden Globe Awards. She's been nominated for a Tony Award. She won the Academy Award for playing Annie in Misery. Oh, amazing. Scary, but amazing. More recently, Michelle and myself have really enjoyed her in the reboot of Matlock. It's not really the original Matlock. It's kind of based on that, but it's not really. It's actually and when we first saw it, we're like, what is that? Why? And then we kind of found out a little bit more about it and started watching it. And it's really, really intriguing. Highly recommend. You can find it on CBS, Paramount Plus. It's pretty darn good. Give it a try. I think you might like it. It's not what you think when you think of Matlock. It's really, really good. And Kathy Bates is fantastic in it. Not surprising. Not surprising. Anyway, check that out. How about, I was not a fan of him. Look, I grew up as a Chargers fan, San Diego Chargers fan, not what they are now, San Diego Chargers fan. One of the players that we really did not like was John Elway, but I got to give him respect. He's one of the great quarterbacks of all time, two-time Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl MVP. He's an NFL Hall of Famer. He turned 65 today, born in this day in 1960. We didn't like him because he was a Denver Bronco in the division rival. Didn't like him. But again, respect for his playing ability for sure. Another great actor, especially one that we loved really, really a lot in the 80s, but even on since then, John Cusack. He turns 59 today, born on this day in 1966. Loved him in Say Anything, such an amazing romantic comedy, but also Better Off Dead in 2000. High Fidelity was amazing as well. He's had some great roles over his career. Love John Cusack. And finally, last but definitely not least, Mike White, who you may not recognize, but he is the filmmaker who has created many movies. He created School of Rock and was a kind of bit character within School of Rock as well. He's also created The White Lotus, which is he's won Emmy Awards for now. We have not watched that, but we've heard it's a fantastic show. He is also, Michelle and myself, we love our Survivor. He has been a contestant on Survivor. He's this great movie filmmaker, producer, and he was on Survivor, and he's returning to play on season 50, the big anniversary, the season 50 of Survivor coming up this year. He is going to be one of the people involved in that. So happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to all of them. And again, if it's your birthday, a very happy birthday to you. Shameless self-promotion before we get out of here. Yes, the other night, Marianne was a part of it. We did our podcast 7th anniversary celebration. We did it live with you Thursday night. Hopefully you joined us for it, but if you couldn't make it or you just whatever reason decide not to, you can still enjoy it tomorrow. It's going to be released tomorrow, both on podcast, on all your favorite podcatchers. Always the way. Please download the podcast first, listen to it there, and then if you want the video version of it, or we were on live with you, you can go to YouTube. It will be released at the same time. You can go onto YouTube and check it out there too. I know many of you even commented within the show that you really like that we're doing a lot more of these. Yes, the live ones, but even the recorded episodes, the YouTube versions of these episodes. So you'll be able to check it out there as well at your leisure. But yes, so much fun. Yeah, we had just an amazing time with you. We laughed a lot. There were tears shed. We just had so much fun celebrating our show, celebrating you as listeners, as people who have come along with us on this journey of 7 years and into 8 years now. We appreciate you so much. And we hope that you will, even if you enjoyed it that night, you'll come back and rewatch, or maybe it was a long episode. Maybe you saw a portion of it, didn't see the whole thing. It's all going to be there for you. And hopefully you'll get a chance to enjoy that. Coming up here, podcast first, and then, yes, go check out the YouTube version. All right. Gonna get out of here. Everybody have an amazing day today. Enjoy your Saturday. Enjoy your weekend. Have a lot of fun. Relax. Whatever you need. Recharge the batteries. Do it all. Tomorrow, not sure about what time I will be here with you. It's quite possible that I will be here with you normal time. Weekends, it's always 8 a.m. However, Michelle and myself, we're going down to pick up Scott tomorrow. It's our 6-month period where we get to have Scott with us, enjoying our time with him over the next 6 months. And that starts tomorrow. So still trying to coordinate exactly what time that is. So it is possible that I might be leaving around this time to go get him. So if that's the case, we'll bump up the show and do it a little earlier. Assuming we're not leaving at like 6:30 in the morning anyway. I don't think we will be, but assuming that, then may bump it up a little earlier but we may also do this at 8 a.m. It just depends on when we're leaving. No matter what, if you like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, you'll know when we're going to be going with you live for anything, any of our videos happening. Yeah, you'll know. So please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. All right, gonna get out of here. Everybody, have an amazing day. Enjoy it. And always, like I say, every single day, keep on sharing that kindness, keep on sharing those smiles, and of course, keep on sharing that positivity. I will be back with you tomorrow morning at some time. I don't know when. We'll see. But I will be back with you. Until that time, everybody, have a magical day. I will see you.